Hey, everybody. Welcome to Inspire Life Mastery with Chad Hymas. Thank you for joining us kind of off the cuff tonight. This is not one of our regular scheduled events tonight, but it is something that's very special. And I have some guests that we're going to bring on about an event that we're having tomorrow night. This event is incredible. I was asked by a dear friend, Scott Friedman, who is a dear friend out of Denver, Colorado, but travels a lot to Asia to be part of this event called Bounce Back. And so I wanted to extend this invitation to as many of my my following and those people that I associate with, as well as those that Scott's with, and some of our dear friends that are coming to us from the other side of the world. And so I'm going to go ahead and invite one of those colleagues on now. His name is Roshan, and we're going to bring him in.
Hey, Chad, good to hear you.
Hey, how are you doing?
Fantastic.
Well, good, thank you. So where you're at, it's I'm just going to guess it's 9 o'clock in the morning, according to what Scott told me. Is that right?
It's 9 a.m. here.
Good deal. So, and tell us where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm from Malaysia, and we work with an enterprise called Leadernomics, where we help young people to be better in their leadership so that they can help build communities that will be better and ultimately change and transform the country.
Cool. So let's talk about tomorrow night and kind of what our plans are for tomorrow night, and feel free to ask me some questions as well. I'm excited to be part of this event. Scott has introduced it to me. I know that Scott's been involved. Scott's a dear friend of both yours and mine, and he's been involved for years on the growth of economies, youth especially, technology. Scott's very much involved with the technology over there and just expanding the possibilities for people over in Asia. And he has a deep love for people over there, and he's involved a lot of his friends over here in the States in that endeavor. And so it's really an honor. So maybe you can kind of give us a preview of what to expect tomorrow night, and then if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer those.
Yeah. So what we've run is a program called Bounce Back. And Bounce Back essentially is a one-year leadership development program where what we do is we bring in great speakers like you, Chad, and many other fun we had last week. Yosti Ginsburg was stuck in the Amazon for a number of weeks. So we bring all these guys and we couple it with coaching, and we also have sessions where they can interact together. And people pay for this, and 100% of the proceeds go to charity in Southeast Asia.
Awesome.
So that's kind of how the whole way of the land is. And so tomorrow you can speak, and we actually have a very special where people can come and listen just to you, and with a simple donation of $15 US, which again 100% of the money goes to charity. So that's and you can check it out at bouncebacksummit.org.
So let me say that to you again. Let's recap that, and I'm going to post that to all of our viewers and see it. Bounce Back. Say that again for me, Roshan.
Bouncebacksummit.org.
Okay, so .org. All right, so that's now on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn as well. So you guys, and how long has this been going on, or is tomorrow night the first night? Tell us a little bit about that.
We started in November. So we've had people like Jack Canfield, the author of Chicken Soup for Soul. We've had Yosti Ginsburg. We've had about 11 speakers, I think, or 10 speakers. I think we have number 11, and we have about 15 speakers in total.
Can people go back? Is there an archive or library so people can go back?
Absolutely. So if you buy the full all-access pass, which is in that link over there, you will be able to access all the things. Plus, you will get a special tool called Nicole, which is an AI learning app, which houses all.
Okay, cool. I like this. So, who are some of the speakers you've had so far?
So we've had, a guy from South Africa called Justin Cohen. He's kind of the apprentice of South Africa. The guy who did the business schools and so on. We've had Jimmy Andrews. He's very similar to your story. He climbed the up and lost both arms and both his legs. And his best friend passed away because they were stuck in the mountains for 5 years. So he talked about his journey at Bounce Back. And then we've had others like Jack Canfield, the author of
Canfield. Yeah, he's good.
Yep. We had Jim Gray. He's the guy who introduced Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So he was talking about how you can become a GOAT or a greatest of all time. He wrote a book called Teaching to GOATs, and he talked about some of the stories. And then we had David Khan, who's the thought leader in the space of white space. So every week different. We had a guy, one of the top 10 service guys, talking about the new product of the 21st century is not a product, but it's actually the experience somebody has, which is very interesting. So a lot of very insightful. I personally think.
You've partnered with some great people. It looks like you're connected, well diversified as well. So that's exciting. So no, I think that's brilliant and great that you have all those partners. I think that's really good. So tell me about tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night we're going to get you to speak and inspire about your story, and I think you'll be sharing about how you bounce back, and I think some of the great insights and lessons that we can extract from you. So that's and it's going to be about hour and a half to the most. And it's going to be a very nice interactive session, and the audience gets to interact with you again, where they ask questions, where they can engage, and where they can sort of connect and try to get deeper insights from you on areas where they don't understand.
Where can they find the link for tomorrow night?
So if you go to I just shared the link on the tab. Let me share it again, and it's bit.ly bb dash Hymas. So you'll be able to see the link, and you can go there.
I got it perfectly.
Yep.
Okay. So and then tomorrow night it's at 6. Help me correct. So 6:45 Denver Salt Lake time, 9:45 Eastern time. So yes. And that would be 5:45 Pacific time. That's tomorrow night, right?
Yep, that's right.
And we'll be going between 60 to 90 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about 16 minutes of the session, but we'll have a bit of a coaching at the end. So we have a resident who actually sits on a weekly basis. So after they finish the summit, there will be a 1 hour coaching with the individuals that participated in or who paid the payment or the donation. So she will come on for about 5 minutes just to summarize some of the insights that she got from you, and also enable us to extend that into her coaching session. And then we'll have a bit of an intro video where we recap some of the previous speakers.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. It's going to be good. I'll be in the studio tomorrow night from the lodge, so be a different backdrop, but we'll have some fun with that, and I'll have some different computers that we can use and share some different ideas with our listeners. So I'm really excited to do that tomorrow night. Thank you so much for the invitation.
No problem. And chat, maybe we can chat a little bit. I was really inspired by 10 most inspirational people in the world. And I love the post where you say, what happens when you procrastinator has a great idea? Nothing. Focus on that a bit. That was very insightful.
No, I thank you for asking and for allowing me maybe to give a little bit of some of the nuggets that we'll share tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I really plan on sharing just a couple of the key principles that have helped me to take an experience of making a bad choice and trying to turn it into something fruitful and beneficial for other people. And so we're going to share that, which really ties into our bounce back theme. Right now, a lot of people, as you are well aware, they're struggling in our world as we are held to restrictions. We're isolated. We're not able to gather as a people, connect with each other, travel, and just engage with each other. And so that, in my mind, is a lot like a pandemic or crisis that I went through over 20 years ago when I broke my neck and became, paralyzed in my hands and all 4 of my limbs. And so I'm going to relate a little bit of that experience. I'm going to show it to them live on the screen. We'll be able to use technology in a unique way to do that, so where it's really clear for people to see. And we're going to try and inspire and breathe air into people and breathe life into people to where they can see how we can take the worst of circumstances, including COVID-19, and perhaps maybe it could be one of the greatest opportunities that we have at this time in our lives. And I'm going to ask people to look at that and look at it from a different set of bifocals, a different set of glasses, and from a different perspective, and see if maybe they can't see some gems and some golden nuggets for them at the end of that rainbow. So that's my purpose tomorrow night.
Fantastic. And speaking of COVID-19, you made the statement, the battle for peak performance and adaptation does not start when the pandemic is over. The time is now.
Yeah.
Will you be sharing a bit of insight?
I will. I have this belief, Rashawn, that if people wait and they don't act with urgency, the longer they wait to set a goal or the longer they sit in a fear-based mindset, the less likely they are to accomplish a goal or a dream or a task. I think it's important to act with urgency and not let fear get in the way. Fear is the number one enemy of somebody that accomplishes goals or successful people. It's a common habit. It's a common trait. And we experience that every day of our lives, especially if you're an entrepreneur or someone that's setting out to achieve a high goal, or even just a mediocre goal, or just someone that wants to improve their life. Fear can really detriment that goal. And so we're going to talk a little bit about how you can use fear to your advantage by acting with urgency and not let others' perceptions get in your way. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. And we'll also show some activity on the screen regarding that as well.
Looking forward.
We're going to have some fun, buddy. I really appreciate, again, the invitation for tomorrow night. We're going to have some fun there. Right now, we're coming to everybody via Zoom. We're going to go live here. I didn't tell Scott this, but we're going to end this broadcast here in a second, and we're going to do a quick Zoom call, and I'm going to send it out to even a broader base here in just a few minutes. So if you're on this call and you want to share it with somebody else, in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to see if Rashawn can do this. We're going to go live on our Zoom channel. And hopefully we can bring Scott into that as well, and we'll bring everybody on board. And just go to chadhymas.zoom, and you guys will be able to participate in that. And we can have the rest of our following and people all around the world, all 7 continents, can join in on that as well. So we'll be on in probably about 10 minutes from now, which will be about 30 minutes after the hour. About 6:30 we'll be on Zoom. So look forward to seeing you guys all then. We'll talk to you later. Thanks again, Rashawn.
See you guys.